So if you got a Christmas present from us, we want to tell you what. Sue and I were standing out by the fire. We were throwing all this stuff in. This is great looking cedar. Smells wonderful. And we're throwing all sorts of stuff into the fire pit. Well, came up with a reason to use this and to make something with it. So obviously we've made something with it. I just wanted to show you what it is. What you got to do is you got to start with a pretty good sized piece of wood like this. Oh man! Or even a smaller one like this right here is even better. And you take it and you have to push it to a planer and try not to cut your hand open. And then you come over here and you wipe it down with natural alcohol and all sorts of stuff. Well, once Sue had actually cut the limbs off the tree and we brought them inside, it took a whole lot of tools to make this work. We had to use all sorts of things. And, you know, Bunsen burners and, you know, all sorts of... You had to have plenty of gauze, plenty of this stuff, and scissors to cut all the bandages off. But what you ended up getting, after all said and done, is you got a piece of black walnut, and all these pieces of wood are over 50 years old. You got a piece of wild cherry, wild black cherry, and you can actually use them as potpourri because they smell. You got a piece of persimmon, a piece of regular cherry, a piece of cedar, and a piece of oak. And my favorite part about this whole process was actually making sure every single one of these worked, because, you know, once we got them leveled and we measured them and made sure everything was right, checked them for electrical discharge, and made sure everything was right with them, we had to test them personally. That seemed to work pretty well. That seemed to work pretty well. And my favorite of all was the final test was clicking in Dean Martin and putting in a little scotch and water and seeing if it worked. So after all said and done, here's your Christmas present. Merry Christmas from Rusty and Sue. Bye-bye.